Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to paint my calipers on my Range Rover. I've bought new wheels, so I want to do like paint the calipers and put the new wheels and do like a little thing. So I've stripped the disc off, and what I usually do is just have the caliper held like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut brush it up with a cut brush like this, and then brake clean it, acid etch primer, let that go off, red caliper paint. And then I've got some stickers, but I'll see if I'm going to put them on, I don't know yet. And then I usually clear lacquer over the stickers. So let's get on with it, and you can follow the process. You'll have to excuse me that I'm wearing a vest, but it's actually 20 odd degrees here at the moment. It's absolutely crazy this weekend. It's been lovely weather, like. It's mega hot where I am as well, where I'm doing this on the drive. So as you can see, I've stripped the disc out and the calipers, just so I'm not worried about overspraying places, you know what I mean? Prep's key. So keyed it up with my cut brush and a wire brush, and I've got like a little red scotchy pad as well that I keyed it up with. So we'll spray it over with a bit of brake cleaner now to get rid of all the dust, and then we'll give it an acid etch prime. Surely I don't need to tell you the basics, you know what I mean? Jack the car up, make sure the handbrake's on, axle stands underneath axle, you know what I mean? They're the basics. I've got to make it safe. You've got the wheels off for a period of time, haven't you? So this is all brake cleaned up now, so I've got some U-Pol acid etch primer. I find you get a better finish when you spray the paint on. So we'll spray this primer on now, and let's get on with it. We'll let that coat go off, I'll probably give you one more coat. Best thing about this acid etch is it bites in, so if you haven't gave it a good enough key, it'll bite in, give you a good key. So now all that etch primer is all dry, I'm going to use a brake caliper paint. I find this Halfords stuff, I've used this quite a few times, it's pretty good, like, it's really good, and you can put clear lacquer over it. So we're going to use this now, so let's get on with it. So we'll let that go off, and we'll come back to it in a bit. Give that 20 minutes or so to dry off. Hey guys, so what I've ended up doing, I put 2 coats of red on in the end, and then I bought these graphics off eBay, put these graphics on, and then I lacquer over them. So I lacquered them over last night, and then they've been able to harden all night, like, so they're nice and solid. So I've just built them back up with the discs on. What I've ended up doing, I had a tiny little lip on the disc, so I ground the lip off the disc just to make the brakes so they don't squeal, you know what I mean? But now they come up sweet, like, well pleased. Can't wait to throw my new wheels on and show you, see what you think of them. So I'll get on with building the other side up, and then I'll have to paint the back calipers. So, but they should pop proper real nice now, red, like black with the red through the wheels and that, like, so. Sound. Alright guys, surely I don't need to tell you about the basics. Jack the car up, put on axle stands. I've jacked it up via the rear arms. I had a quick Google, and that seems to be the best place where people are saying all jacking points, but I don't like to jack stuff up from the proper jacking points because sometimes they can be quite soft. I've stripped the caliper off, stripped the pads out, stripped the disc off, and wire brushed the caliper, gave it some brake cleaner, and just put some extra primer on. I've masking taped all the rubber seals, so we'll just let that go off, and I'll go and crack on with the other side. So I've gave this 2 coats of red paint and 2 coats of clear lacquer now. Takes a while for the process to go, you know, because you've got to leave it so long between each coat. But the paint's got nice and hard now, so I can build the brakes back up. I find spraying it much easier, even though you do get overspray in places, like that's why you have to take the pads off and that, but you just get a nicer finish than the brush paint, and it seems to be a bit more longer lasting, especially when you put the clear lacquer over it. Red proper pops in a light light. So guys, it's a new day today. I've spent all weekend painting the calipers and they're all spot on, and I put the wheels on, so I thought I'd do a little reveal for you, see what you think. I'm proper made up, I'm chuffed with it. I bought these wheels second hand, like, but one wheel's got a little bit of curbing, but I'll get that refurbished in the future, but I'm spot on. I'm made up. Landrover should have put these wheels on in the first place, you know what I mean? It looks awesome, I think. So what do you think of the new wheels, guys? I love them, I proper love them. The genuine Landrover, Range Rover, I think the Style 101 they're called. 21-inch wheels with Pirelli tyres. But yeah, I'm made up with them, they look great. I think it just sits real nice now, like they sit flush with the arches now. And it drives real nice on them, like, so I'm made up, like, proper made up. So plan is I'll take the lock and wheel nuts off and blast them and paint them properly, because it looks like they're like the wheeled acid that someone must have used in the past has proper bit away at them and they started rusting, like. But other than that, I'm made up, like, proper spot on. Well worth modification, shall we say. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you if you fancy painting your calipers, like. That's just the way I do it, you know what I mean? I'm no professional, but I've done quite a few sets of calipers and that, and it does work like that. It saves taking them off, you know, and bleeding them up and stuff like that. So give the film a like if you enjoyed it, give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Alright guys, take it easy.